Gilligan.
Hello, George.
I heard what happened. Did you do it, Bill?
No. But nobody believes me.
I do.
I don't. And I've got a question for you, Leggett.
You don't have to answer any questions, Bill. And if you haven't got an attorney, I'll represent you. There won't be any charge, of course.
Thank you.
Good, I'll do the talking now. Now then, I believe you had a question.
And you bet I have. I'd like to know how Bill could get past that dog, keep him from barking and waking me up. Counselor.
That's a good question. And that's the whole point. My client couldn't get past Shep. No stranger could. But suppose, just suppose, it wasn't a stranger.
Like who?
Oh. Yes.
Now what?
I was just thinking about poor Bill Liggett. I don't think he did it, and he doesn't even have an alibi. It's too bad there weren't any witnesses to the robbery. Of course, there couldn't have been. Shep would have frightened him away. Boy, that dog barks at everyone. Everyone but you. How'd you get him not to bark? Or growl? Or
what, Joey?
how did you get him to do that?
Took a firm hand. Let's get going.
This isn't like Joey. Hector, I'm worried.
I am too. Maybe I better call Gilligan. I'm going down there.
I'm going with you.
It's going to be all right, Esther. Let's go.
Yeah. Coffee, Bill?
No, thank you. Gilligan, Joey's missing. For how long? For too long. Something's happened to him. Easy, Hector. Anybody he might go to visit?
No, almost everyone he knew was in church.
Except me and Dave Taylor.
Hey, Taylor.
Yeah. See, I was walking along the road, and he was in his pickup going the other way.
Now, Dave Taylor used to work for your aunt.
He did, but they had an argument, and she fired him.
Then he'd know Shep very well.
Oh. So you can't go around with your shoelace untied. You can't go with them broken either.
I can't hold on! Help me, Mr. Taylor! Help me!
Hey, what happened?
I slipped down the cliff. Didn't you hear me call you?
No, the wind was blowing back there. I couldn't hear anything. Are you okay?
Ow! Oh, my ankle. I must have twisted it. Could you give me a stick or something I can use as a cane?
Sure, there ought to be one around here.
No, I just saw some thick branches just over that hill.
Sure, Joey.
It's been nearly an hour since we reported Joey missing.
We have got to find Dave Taylor before he... Now, Hector, wait a minute. Why are you so worried about Joey being with Dave Taylor, if he is?
I'll tell you why. Because Joey has learned deductive reasoning. Because by this time, Joey has figured out that Dave is the robber. Because, frankly, I'm afraid the boy will give himself away.
I can't believe... Joey.
Good job.
Oh, Joey!
I'm all right, Mom.
Son?
Hi, Dad.
What is that?
I see you've made friends with Chet. Now, will you elucidate?
Gladly, Uncle Sherlock.
Joey, were you with Dave Taylor?
Yeah. Took me up to the mountains. Said we might find Shep there. The more I thought about it, the more I deduced that Mr. Taylor was the one who robbed Mrs. Leggett. Now, the trouble was, he knew that I knew.
What happened then, son?
Well, I tricked him. I remembered one of the cases we discussed. You know, the one where the witness played dead.
Yes, the case of the missing man.
Precisely.
Where does Dave Taylor think you are now?
Lying at the bottom of a cliff.
Tell me, Dr. Watson. Everybody thought that Bill here had the motive. Why didn't you think so?
Because of what you taught me, Uncle Sherlock. Motive and circumstances. They can be confusing. It's evidence that hangs the man. I had to find that unique piece of evidence. And that's where Shep here comes in. He was exactly where I deduced he'd be. Tied up in Mr. Taylor's barn. And you know what? He was really happy when I let him loose. He knows I'm his friend. Right, Shep?
Well, I'm convinced. Bill, you're a free man. But you have to admit, you sure seem guilty. Well, I think I'll pick up Taylor before he discovers Shep's gone. Come on, Bill, I'll drop you off.
Thanks. And thanks for believing in me. And thank you, Joey.
Well, I'm proud of you, Dr. Watson.
Me too.
George, I'm suddenly terribly hungry. Let's all go home and get some dinner.
See you, Dr. Watson.
Joey, I was wondering, how about letting me in on playing this detective game with you and Uncle Sherlock?
can be arranged. But of course you can't start out as being Dr. Watson. That takes a lot of practice, you know.
Oh, I know. Let's go eat, huh?
Shep, we gotta get you into this game. I know. You could be the police dog. How do you like that, huh?